Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो तारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complaint level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Kashmiri Shaivism is an approach to the reality from all-inclusive point of view. And for that, they give an example of the mirror. When I played Dakshinamurti Stotram, the first verse was Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari Tulyam Nijantargatam. The real spiritual life begins when we start learning from every experience of our life. Normally, we don't learn. We react. And as a result of this reaction, we create problems for ourselves. So if we take this position of learning from every experience, then we are on the right track. Otherwise, continue suffering. Nobody can help us. You know, in our India, behind all the trucks, all the wisdom is spread plentifully. See? Two examples I'll tell you, and then you can get a message from that. First is, in Punjab, there is a saying that do good and forget. We do good and remind. I have done this thing for you, I have done this thing for you. This is how the elderly people suffer because of their children. All the time they go on telling, I have taken care of you so much. 9 mahine pet mein pala. Peet pe rakhti. Do good and forget. See? So in Punjabi they say, neki kar kuएं mein dal. Do good and forget. But a genius wrote on the backside of his truck, neki kar jute kha. First line. Second line, maine khaye tu bhi kha. Those who do good, they never suffer in life. And those who suffer after doing good, they are responsible. Because किसी को जताना नहीं चाहिए. I have done this thing for you, I have done this thing for you. Who asked you? One of our Mahamantra is, who asked you? See friends, who needs whom? Whether the children need the parents or the parents need the children? Think over. When somebody gets married, then itna jaldi kya hai, what is the need, so hurry? We'll enjoy and then we'll have children. And then the children don't happen. Then they start running from pillar to post. See? So who needs whom? Now, if we need the children, it is our need. And whenever we live in this world with this attitude, whatever we are doing, nobody needs us. It is our need that we do whatever we do. The net result will be, we will have humility. And when we have that arrogance, I am doing it for everybody, we will have humiliation. Now you decide what we should have. And this can change only if we take the simple rule, learn from your experiences of life. See. Now this one particular shloka which I read, or you also heard, Vishwam darpana drishyamana nagari tulyam nijantargatam. Now it is for everyone, we can learn from this. Has anybody ever got bored by looking at the mirror, his own face? We never get bored, isn't it? Even if I am old and my neck is moving constantly and the eyes have reached a crossroad and the lips and everything is hanging, yet the nose is straight. See? Because there we see ourselves. So whenever we have boredom in our life, understand you have forgotten yourself. See, friends. And because of this, the life's miseries begin. So what we have to learn? See, we look into the mirror, and also the bird or a dog also looks into the mirror. Now what is the interaction of these two types of persons standing in front of the mirror? When we stand in front of the mirror, do we imagine this way? I get up in the morning, go before the sink, take the toothpaste, toothbrush, and do E and apply there? No, we apply on ourselves. Because we know I am looking at myself, not at the mirror. So the first principle, that when we look at an object, I am looking at this Bluetooth. But I don't look at the mirror. I look in the mirror. And in the mirror, I don't look at the reflection. I look at myself. And when I look at myself, I don't get bored. Has anybody ever said, "Yaar, since so many years I am seeing the same wretched face"? No. Because it is I. Friends, all of us love ourselves the most. See, Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati, Upanishad says. Everything is dear to us for ourselves. The wife is dear to the husband, not for the sake of the wife, but for his own sake. See? It's so simple. The child is dear to the parents, not for the sake of the child, but for his own sake. Because I is most important for us. And this I we have never recognized. Who is this I? Where from he has come? And therefore, friends, real spiritual practice begins when you start looking into the mirror and start learning from this experience of seeing at your own reflection. Okay? And all other things, puja, pothi, ghanti bajao, naivedya, go into the temple, matha teko, everything is okay in its own place. It is something like this. A child goes to the play school and then a KG1, KG2. We don't condemn that. That is necessary at a particular level. If somebody is 35 years and you ask him, "Hey, what are you doing?" "I am in KG2. Now also KG2. We have to grow. So that is all required. Kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam Vrata Paripalana Athava Danam. Do all that. No, nothing wrong in that. But we have to grow further. See. And here we come to this. Simplest spiritual practice. Take a firm decision that every day we have to learn from our own experiences of life. See. Study of scriptures is not for erudition and scholarship. Study of scriptures is not impressing upon others. I also know Sanskrit. No. Study of scripture is aimed at only one thing, and that is we have to change our vision. See? So again, wisdom from the trucks. Buri najar wale, what they normally write? Tera muh kala. That is wrong. Buri najar wale apni najar taste kara le. How beautiful it is. See? बुरा जो देख न मैं चला बुरा न मिलिया कोई. We do not see what is. We have decided to see, and that only we see. See, friends. And the decision to see something is our own obsession. It is the myopic vision. You know, in these eye doctors, you go to them and they'll say, oh, you are suffering from myopia. One of my friend is an eye doctor. So I said, hey, what are the diseases in your eyes? He said, we call it in general the myopia. I said, then I am also an ophthalmologist. I also deal with the myopia. Maya ko pi gaya, myopia. See. Now what is the Maya? Maya is measured experience. See? Like one young boy, he asked me in one college, Swamiji, unless I see myself, I don't believe. I said, don't believe, who cares? I don't believe in God. I said, God doesn't need your belief. You need it. But everybody says that we should believe in God. I said, then you believe. But I don't believe. I don't believe. Is it not the belief is blind, andhashraddha? I said, look here now. Do you know where from you are dropped in this world? Somebody told you, this is your mother. Will you ask, DNA card dikhao? You don't ask a DNA report. We accept blindly that this lady is my mother. And that lady tells us, this man is your father. Again blindly. Our very existence is on blind faith. See, friends. And in whom we believe? Those who have no selfishness in life. So when our mother tells us that I am your mother, or he is your father, we have no doubt about it. This is called technically Apta Vakya. The one who cares for us, he is telling us. Bhagwan Shankaracharya writes about Upanishad, Gita or scriptures as the love of the scriptures for the seekers is more than if somebody has 1 million mothers. How much love he will have from million mothers? The scriptures' love for the seekers of truth is much more than that. You can imagine. They don't want anything from us. And therefore, we have to change our vision, myopic vision, and look at the world with the eye of wisdom. It is for this purpose we study the scriptures. See. And for that, there are so many techniques. One technique, because I studied also Kashmiri Savaism in detail. And it is so simple and so sweet. Because you are from Kashmir, isn't it? I have got number of friends, and all the names ending in U are Kashmiris. Tikku, Bikku, Mikku. So I asked him, you are Toku? Taku. Tak diya. See? So, this verse, first verse, Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari. This is the vision. If you are standing in front of the mirror, or if the mirror is kept outside, everything which is in front of the mirror, that will be reflected in the mirror, isn't it? Be attentive. The mirror is, let us say, not so thick. The mirror is hardly 0.2, 0.3 mm thick. And we keep the mirror somewhere, and in front of that mirror, maybe at about 100 feet, there is some forest, some fire, some people going and all that. We don't see that near, but we also see the equal depth in that mirror. Where from the depth has come? Mirror is hardly thin, but we do see equally deep, number one. Second thing, if the mirror is reflecting the waters, the reflection of the water in the mirror will not make the mirror wet. If it is the reflection of the fire, the reflection of the mirror, fire in the mirror will not burn the mirror. Is it not? Don't trust me. Accept it with conviction. Otherwise, no, Swamiji ne kaha to kaise na. No. You don't oblige me. See? Accept it, and then you can work on yourself. See how important it is. If this is clear, then we go one step further. This particular thing, that mirror reflects everything that comes in front. Mirror rejects nothing, whatever comes in front. Suppose a beautiful girl goes and stand in front of the mirror. The mirror won't say, honey darling, hang around a little longer. And if a oldie like me goes, the mirror, hey hatta, dusre ko aane. No. Because mirror does not react. So, mirror does not reject, mirror does not react, and third, mirror does not retain anything. And therefore, mirror does not have the past. And therefore, mirror does not have a personality. And therefore, the mirror is neither the holy nor the unholy. See? How many times we have seen into the mirror? We never think about it. All the time. See? How simple it is. It is here a seeker is born. We have to learn from our experiences. Now this is the example we gave you. Vishwam darpana drishyamana nagari tulyam nijantar gatam. Now bring this understanding of the mirror in your own personal life. You are thinking that you are seeing me. Is it not? I can't say you are hearing me, but sun rahe ki nahi sun rahe. But from your eyes I can see you are seeing me. But is it the truth? You are not seeing me. Then you are seeing the light reflected on my face. Suppose there is no light on my face. I am in a pitch dark spot. And you are all having normal vision. And if I am in absolute darkness, your eyes cannot see my presence. Because there is no reflected light. So what is our understanding? I am seeing him or her. But the truth is, I am seeing only the reflected light. See? No other way around. I am here, you are also sitting, but you have closed your eyes. then also you can't see me. Now go further. Now you are seeing me, yes. Now tell me, where are you seeing me? Where I am, or you are seeing me in yourself? Your experience, you analyze. I don't know. See, friends, and we consider ourselves to be very intelligent. See, friends, where do we see the reflection in the mirror? We see the reflection in the mirror or in us. See, if you take two mirrors and keep them opposite, what will happen? This mirror will reflect in this mirror. This will reflect in this mirror. And in the reflection of this mirror, there will be reflection of that reflected mirror. And in the reflection of that reflected mirror, there will be reflection of this reflected mirror. You do this experiment, they will be innumerable. Is it not? See. Now we go further. What was the mirror and the reflection? Mirror reflects everything. No choice. Doesn't select. Doesn't reject. Now you are opening your eyes and seeing. What the eyes are doing? Eyes are seeing colors and forms. All colors and forms are seen by the eyes. If the color is yellow, eyes have no problem. If the color is blue, eyes have no problem. If the color is red, eyes have no problem. If the color is green, eyes have no problem. Like the mirror is not influenced by what is reflected, exactly the same way. What kind of color and form is reflected in the eyes? Eyes are not influenced by any one of them. This is the truth. But what happens? We add something which starts creating problem for us. I don't like green color. I like yellow color. Other fellow, yellow, dirty fellow. I don't like yellow color. I like red color. Oh, you must be communist thing. Now, what is the logic behind likes and dislikes for any color? How simple it is. And our whole life is guided, influenced, affected by these personal likes and dislikes. How simple it is. Go within. But what is happening? We are so much lost in the objective world that we have gone away from our faculties, sense organs, and lost in this world. And then we have given importance to something or somebody. And that is creating problem for us. See, friends. Therefore, again and again we reflect on this. That everything that we are experiencing is not the object at all. It is only the reflection of that object. See? One of my friend, same friend, the doctor friend, I was talking on Tripura Rahasya. And when we were going back, he was driving me. And that day the topic was that all that we experience is only images. Therefore, it is only imagery experience, not the actual experience. So when I was told, he was driving, he said, Swamiji, today you told everything is only images, nothing is real. Do you think I am driving you, I am avoiding the traffic? Is it images? I said, first stop the car. Then I will tell you. I said, you are ophthalmologist? He said, yes. Now you please explain me how an object is seen. See? An image is formed on the retina through the lens, and that image is caught by the mind, and then that image is seen by us, not the actual object. Is it not true? Now what is the logic? I like red color, I don't like yellow color. No logic. And we consider ourselves to be very rational people. And this is what our samsara is created. See, friends. Therefore, Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari Tulyam Nijantargatam. The whole world in us is only in the form of the images. See? Not real. Now we go one step further. The image can happen only in the media where reflections can happen. If we stand in front of the wall, our reflection will not be seen. That time we will not say, "Pata nahi reflection kahan chala gaya?" That day I have seen in the mirror. Today it is not seen. It has not gone anywhere because it doesn't exist. See, in the same manner, when we come across any object through our sense organs, then only the reflections happen and we get the knowledge of the images and not the real object. See? In an office, two servants were supposed to shift the PCs those days from this table to that table. So one person did it. The other was simply sitting like this. Hey, why are you not doing? This is very old computer. It has got a lot of data. Therefore it is heavy. That was a new computer. It was light. So he shifted. When you add data, does it become heavy? Why? Because what is the data? What is your pixel? It is electromagnetic impression, is it not? We are all electromagnetic impressions. See? No weight. If now you are 100 here, will I say, "Oh God, my eyes are feeling heavy seeing so many of you. Will you please 50% go, then I will be light"? No. Images and impressions have no weight because they are not real. These non-real things are making us miserable. See, now come to your personal life. We are all expert in blaming others for the miseries of our life. That is our expertise. If I am a husband, the cause of my misery is my wife. It is the default settings in everybody. Then, once I have taken this decision, this stand, that I am miserable because of my wife, what will be my spiritual practice? Two ways. Try to improve the wife. This is called as Ashakya Anushtan, an impossible undertaking. See? Or second thing is, I leave this and I get another one. Divorcing and changing is only changing the problem, not solving the problem. आकाश से टपके खजूर पे लटके. See, friends, the more you understand who is miserable, husband. Can you separate the husband from the man? Can you show the husband? When you look at the man, can you know whether he is a husband or a man? I can know. This is one of my best experience. This happened on Singapore airport. I was waiting for my flight. So sitting and enjoying. That is my best time. You can see so many characters. and without any payment you can have nice entertainment. So I was sitting, one youngster came and he said, "Oh Swami, how come you are here?" I said, "By default." "Oh, but I am your fan." I said, "Keep moving, don't be stagnant." He said, "You are moving so many places, but the people don't change. Don't you feel bad about it?" I said, "Forget about it. You tell me first of all, are you married?" He said, "No, I am not married, but my face is like that." Married people have got a unique face. See? It cannot be defined, like Brahman cannot be defined. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasa. See? So this husband, who is miserable, can we separate him out? I am taking you deeper in your own system. See? The more you become aware of this, life will become light, and then you will know what he has asked me to speak. Life is a time pass. See? So, when a man is expressing through the mirror of the wife, that reflection is called as husband. So three things: man, mirror, and reflection. Now out of these three, now you stand before the mirror, yourself, the mirror, and the reflection in the mirror. Suppose you take away the mirror, will the reflection go along with the mirror? It will not go, because it doesn't exist. But then the question comes, where the reflection goes, where from it has come? It has come from the face. It will go back to the face. Now this coming out and going back for the reflection, is it really happening? It only appears as if it is happening. Nothing is happening. So our entry in the mirror as a reflection is an entry without entrance. Exactly the same way, out of a man, when a husband is born, it is a birth without being born. Then what it is? Karnataka. Drama karo. See? In drama what happens? Everything appears to be happening, but in fact, nothing is happening. Like now, it appears as if you are listening. Appears. And if I take it seriously, that I am telling and you are listening and you will change, I am guaranteed to be frustrated in life. Then why I am talking? Time pass. See? If I don't talk, will you think he will give me food? In this world there is nothing free. I know that. Papi pet ke liye sab ho raha hai. See friends, when you look at the life with this understanding, that where is the husband who is miserable? See, show the husband who is miserable. So, anyone appears to have become many because of the different conditionings. Now, like if you stand in front of one mirror, there will be one reflection. Second mirror, second reflection. Third mirror, third reflection. Have you become many? And if one mirror is taken away, is there any loss? See. And who is miserable? These reflections are miserable. Why they are miserable? Because the reflecting media is not perfect. If the mirror is perfect, clean, our reflection will be exactly as we are. If the reflecting media is dusty, reflection will be dim. If the reflecting media is corrugated, reflection will not be normal. If the reflecting media is shaky, disturbed, reflection also will look like that. Exactly the same way. Where is the husband seated? Is he in the body or he is in the mind? Find out. When the mind is enfolded, as in deep sleep, that time, where is the husband? Where is the wife? That husband who dares not look at his wife with open eyes, when they sleep together at night, he snores loudly. Where from the courage comes? Where from it comes? Because now the mind is enfolded, and therefore in that closed mirror, in the closed mind, there is no reflection of the man as a husband. Therefore, who cares? And he is happy. And happiness is expressed only as noise. Can you be happy? By observing silence. Babaji, why you are so serious? I am happy. No. Happiness is always noise. And therefore, they call it as sound sleep. Sleep for himself and sound for the society around. And karr, karr. And when you are happy, you are not in a hurry. You cannot do happiness. Hey, khatam karo jaldi jaldi happiness. No, 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 no. It is lingering. And therefore you observe next time. When somebody is snoring, they don't snore. Kar, 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 kar. No, 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 no. It is saptaswar. Karr. And then kumbhak. And then karr. And you shake him. Hey, don't snore. He is so cool. I am not snoring. And again karr. In Melbourne, one couple told me one of our retreats. Next day morning they came. We had to sleep that night there. Swami, you tell him, he snores so loudly. And when I wake him up, he says, no, I am not snoring. I said, Amma, I take his side. What he's telling is the truth. The one who snores is not your husband. See? Otherwise, he who dares not look at you, how can he make a noise? He cannot be your husband. So what he is telling, that I am not snoring is true. Then where from the snoring is coming? It is coming from Brahmanandam Paramaസുkhadam Kevalam snoring Rupam. Friends, the one who is miserable does not exist. Just come to discover this. But the bird, now we come to the bird. We have seen about a human being looking into the mirror. Now the bird also sits in front of the mirror. You must have seen sometime. And then the bird goes on pecking at the reflection. Oh, there is someone else other than me. Goes on pecking. And then, let me see where he is. He goes behind the mirror. Oh, there is nobody. I think he must have run away. Again he comes in front. Again he sees the goes on pecking. And then nothing happens. Then he does sadhana. What sadhana? Give something in charity and then watch. Oh, it's still there. I think I should give more donation. It's still there, not going. Okay, let me do karma yoga. Karma, karma, karma. Even then it doesn't go. Okay, let me dust the mirror. He cleans the mirror. Still it is there. Oh God, what I have to do? Let me do asana. He does lot of asana, but the mirror reflection doesn't disappear. Then he does pranayam. Doesn't go. Then he does the japa. Aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi. Still there. I don't know why it is not going. He may do anything in his life. You cannot remove the reflection. If this is clear to you, be very attentive. We all are living in the body with body identification. You cannot remove body identification. When we are identified with the body, then only we can conduct in this world. See? And those who are not identified with with their body, they don't belong to this world. Now this I learned from you only. In one of my talks, two gentlemen were sitting next to each other in one of the talks, and one was a born Kumbhakarna. So the moment my lecture started, he dozed off. And there was a Dunlop pillow next to him. A round figure, nice, fatty, cozy. And that pillow was moving so that he should not sleep on him. But he was a born Kumbhakarna. He put his hand. And I was watching, enjoying. I am here only to celebrate life, not calibrate. So after the lecture was over, he was the first person to come, the sleeping giant. Swamiji, you are awesome. I said, very few people can understand this. Thank God, he went. Then this fellow came second. Swamiji, you saw him sleeping. Why didn't you wake him up? He disturbed me so much. I said, first of all, be cool. Tell me, you have come here for satsang. For what? For becoming miserable or happy? Of course, I came for happiness, but I said, stop there. You came for happiness. He got it. You are still struggling. I want happiness. Therefore, sleep. But how to sleep? Like we sleep to the reflection in the mirror. Although reflection is seen, it is not taken as real. It is used. But we don't take it real. See, exactly the same way. There won't be any choice. We will be identified with the body. Without body identification, you cannot conduct the business of life. Then what is to be done? Don't take body identification as real. See, friends. Then what is to be done? Be attentive. Our Maha Mantra. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Where are we? We are in the satsang. When are we? During the satsang. So what should be we? Satsangi. And if we are satsangi, you will be fully available to this satsanga. But instead of that, what happens? Now, so many people have come. I have made sambar, but will it be enough or not? I think I should add hot water, make rasam out of it. So, very satsanga and very rasam. Because the seeker has disappeared and somebody is born. My friends, this is the simplest spiritual practice. See, in Ishavasya Upanishad, first mantra is Om Ishavasya Sarvam Yat Kincha Jagatyam Jagat Tena Tyaktena Bhunjitha Ma Grudakasya Siddhanam Kurvan Neveha Karmani Jiji Visheshatagam Sama. 4 things are told. When your vision changes, Ishavasya Sarvam, the whole world is nothing but Paramatma. Then, Tena Tyaktena Bhunjitha, we don't enjoy Bhagavan, but we serve Bhagavan. See? Magrudha Kasya Siddhanam. Our life doesn't become only accumulation of things, whole life. See? Here I am little happy to see there is not too much of clutter. There are some houses when you go, you don't know where to stand. There was one NRI from Hong Kong. He came to India and in Pune he purchased one huge mansion. And thereafter he asked me to come for inauguration. We are a master key, we go everywhere. When somebody is born, we go. When somebody is not born, we go. When somebody dies, we go. When somebody doesn't die, we go. Swamiji, kuch karo. We are fit for everything. So I went to his house. And the first hall, it was huge hall. And you have to negotiate through slowly. You do the hand. And therefore, suddenly, liberty will be standing there. Oh, I'm so sorry. Then you move your hand and say, here, Eiffel Tower will be standing. Everywhere, as if it was a museum. See? I said, no, you asked me to come inaugurate your house, but you brought me in the museum. Swamiji, this is my drawing room. I said, this is drawing hall, not room. Now see how I am telling you, the purpose is different. Then he asked, Swamiji, can you imagine how much the whole thing will cost? I said, maybe 100, 200 rupees. I have never purchased anything, therefore I have no value. No. This costs so many millions of dollars. So I had to show, really? And then he started explaining every artifact. What it is, how it is. How much we get lost in this world. Empty yourself. When you empty, the divine will start flowing out of you. Everything is blocking our bliss to come out. See, because of too much of occupation with these worldly things. Then how to live? Don't collect the things and money, and don't create relations, and don't enjoy, don't indulge. Tena tyaktena vunjita. Then do you mean everybody should become a sannyasi? No. Don't become a sannyasi. Don't take my market out. See, I am surviving on your ignorance. Like the doctors survive on the ill health of the people. Doctors never like healthy people. Hey, healthy. Hat yahan se. Rogi, please come. In the same manner, we don't like wise people. We like other wise people. Aja. See. So, does it mean our life should be with this vision, become dumb? Everything is God. Why indulge? Whatever comes in front, you eat it. That is not the meaning. In one house, I was taking food. And I told her, Amma, get me little salt and green chili. I like it. And she got it. And then I said, Maja aa gaya khane mein. Her comment, Swamiji, you ask for salt and chili or something. My husband never asks anything. Whatever I give, he eats it. I said, Bichara. No, it's not like that. He doesn't bother about food. I said, look here, I am a human being. I enjoy food. I am not a buffalo. Put anything. Celebrate life. Enjoy every moment. Life is not, because, ab ji ke kya kare. Marte bhi nahi. See, therefore, how do we live happy life? This is the technique Bhagavan Upanishad tells. Kurvanne veha karmani jiji visheshatagam sama. Don't take the traditional translation. In traditional translation it is said, thus doing your duty, desire to live for 100 years. Shatagam sama. No. Don't do that. On some truck on the backside it was written, बुरी नजर वाले तेरी उम्र लंबी हो और तेरे पोते तेरे को परेशान करे. What will you do by becoming old? If you want to curse somebody, don't do that. Curse, may you live long and suffer. See, friends. So, not desiring to live 100 years. But what exactly the Upanishad says? Upanishad says, Kurvanne veha karmani jiji visheshatagam sama. Live every moment 100%. Don't live for 100 years. Every moment live 100%. This is what you are. At this moment, you have no notion that you are a man or a woman, rich or poor, educated, uneducated, married, unmarried. You are just. When we learn the art of remaining 100% every moment, you have learned everything spiritual. See? If you are driving a car, be 100% driver. But instead of that, we get so disturbed here and there. Once I was in Finland. My friend was driving the car. I was sitting in the front. And his wife was driving him. And both of them were driving me crazy. Now in that car, what will be the tragedy? See, no, you have to take this turn. No, you have to take that turn. Those days there was no GPS. So you have to take out the map and then नहीं मैंने ऐसा लिखा था. No, short. See, learn the simple thing. Whatever you are doing, whenever you are doing, whatever may be your position, learn to remain 100%. See, friends. But what happens? We are a divided personality, not a divided, a fractured personality. One day, one lady came to meet me in Mumbai. Her palm was having something, so she had a bandage, white bandage. She came, Swamiji, I want to talk to you. I said, Amma, dhanyavad for the Ashirwad. It's not Ashirwad, Swamiji. I got my palm burned. I said, okay, take medicine and go. Do you know how it got? I said, I don't know and I don't want to know. Please understand this. We don't want to know anything about anybody. Our memory is packed, full. Learn to delete. Learn to forget. Ability to forget is the best way to remain in the present. Take money from somebody and forget. See the joy. Let him liya tha kya? Yaad hi nahi yaar. See? And then she says, Swamiji, I want to tell you. I said, okay, I am ready to suffer. Tell. You know, I was making paratha. And I was having a lot of argument and jhagda with my husband. And in that, I forgot that there is no paratha on the tawa. And talking to him, I put my hand and then the tawa got stuck to this. Swamiji, I said, is the tawa okay? Because wherever you are, whenever you are, be 100%, you have learnt everything in spiritual life. And whenever you are 100%, you are bound to be happy. And when you are happy, you see the world in a different dimension. And if you are frustrated, दुनिया बनाने वाले काहे को दुनिया बनाई तुमको परेशान करने के लिए. It is the same world where you and me are living and where great masters lived. See, friends, what is the difference? Difference is they have celebrated their life every moment. We are calibrating our life. If I do this, what will I get? Bhikari? See, let everything be done to express joy. Not if I do this thing, what will I get? Don't do anything to get happiness. Whatever you are supposed to do it happily. The whole attitude will change in life. See? Therefore, kurvanneveha karmani jiji visheshatagam sama. This Sanskrit mantra from the Upanishad, we brought it in simple language. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. You can never get bored in life. Like in 2 years, this corona, I was in my flat in Mumbai. This hall divided into two bedrooms and a small kitchen and small bathroom. That's it, small one. In that small. So everybody, Swamiji, you are alone. What are you doing? Are you not getting bored? Are you not getting depressed? Be attentive. A person who gets bored because of himself, what a solid bore he must be. How can you get bored because of yourself? Those who get bored of themselves, they go into depression. अब जी के क्या करेंगे? मरो. Why this happens? Because we have not learned the simple rule that we are in this world only for a time pass. Na kuch pana, na kuch kona. See, friends, but we take life so seriously. I want God realization. What will you do? One lady asked me this in Delhi. Swamiji, when will I have God's vision? Bhagwan ka darshan kab hoga? I said, imagine I am Bhagwan. Kar lo darshan. Kar liya? हाँ. Now what next? अब घर जाके रोटी बनानी है. Be very clear about it. There are many Mahatmas. Their disciples call them as Bhagavan. Many. Bhagwan Satya Sai Baba, Bhagwan Nityananda Baba, see? Bhagwan Shirdi Sai Maharaj, Bhagwan. Now they have not seen him in a fraction of moment, but they lived with him for 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. What next? Do you know? I am close. But the stink is coming out of you. Friends, don't seek God. Allow Him to express through you. See, God expresses only one way, and that is happiness. Upanishad says, Anandadeva kalvimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. God created this world out of happiness, not out of frustration. Yaar, bore, chalo duniya banate. No. Out of happiness is expressed. If the ornament is made out of gold, barring the grace of the goldsmith, it should contain the gold, is it not? In the same manner, if God has created this world, it cannot be anything but happiness. The miseries are our creation. See, a woman is happy, but who is miserable? A daughter to the father is miserable. A wife to the husband is miserable. A mother to the son is miserable. Woman is happy. Woman is in God's creation. The daughter, the wife and the mother, they are in our creation. Our creation is nothing but misery. Migrate from our creation into God's creation. And the technique is, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. For what? For time pass. We have nothing to achieve in this world. We have nothing to lose in this world. See, the whole approach to life will change. Otherwise we become calculating. इतना जप किया, कुछ नहीं हुआ. किसको? भगवान को. See, the day you take this principle, whatever we are doing in this world, remember this last principle I am telling you. Whatever we are doing in this world, nobody needs us. It is our need. When we were not in this world, there was nothing lacking. When we will leave this world, there won't be lacking anything. If you don't trust me, go and see. Nothing will be lacking. So our earlier absence and our posterior absence makes no difference. What difference it makes in the present? But ahankara vimudhatma karta hamiti manyate. We have that arrogance. I have done this thing, I have done that thing. Many times it happens in the meetings. Corporate meeting is going on and one person says, excuse me, and everybody is receiving his sneeze with great respect. He stops and he doesn't come. Arre Dumbo, you can't even control your sneezing. What can you control in this world? Therefore, celebrate life by remaining 100% every moment. Be a source of happiness to others rather than seeking happiness from others. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.